But wait, there's some more. Switch screens. Right here. Yes, number 12, that's him. All roads lead to Brennan. I'm going to share, I'll read the rest of this. Here, he's pictured in the Haculite, New York office at 540 Madison Avenue. John Brennan, former CIA head, right? Mr. Brennan. What is he doing at this privately owned firm? Well, let me read you the rest of this thread on Twitter, starting with number 1. Hi, number 1. I'm number 2. Greg Rubini writes this. General Flynn case, the Misfit BlackBerry phones thread. The 2 BlackBerry phones that were given to Misfit did not have an Italian SIM card. They had UK SIM cards. Number 2, the 2 Misfit phones had a British SIM card. Both. How do we know? From the ICCID of the SIM cards, which he posts online. Number 4, 3, that's 3. Number 4, the Misfit BlackBerries both had this number, whatever, SIM card. The 44 and 89 identifies the United Kingdom. The 894410 identifies Vodafone UK as the service provider. Number 5, Misfit BlackBerries had a British SIM card? If I was General Flynn's lawyer, Sidney Powell, and he tweets to her, I would look into Hakluyt, Hakluyt, this company. Number 6, they are a British private spy agency with headquarters in Mayfair, London, the most exclusive and most expensive part of London, between Bond Street and Hyde Park. They do the dirty jobs that MI5, MI6, GCHQ are not allowed to do. The officers from this company are former MI6 and GCHQ. They have an headquarters in London and subsidiaries in, wait for it, New York, Sydney, Australia, Singapore, Tokyo, Mumbai, India. Quite a network and lots of money. He links to their website. Number 8. Take a look at the advisory board. The who's who. Execs from Microsoft, Sony, Johnson & Johnson, Unilever, Mitsubishi, Central Bank of Argentina, and Leon Loban, former GCHQ director. Oh, the top spy agency in the UK, correct. Former director, he's there too. 9. Many of the guys involved with the spy and entrapment operations of General Flynn and George Papadopoulos are connected directly to this company. Hakluyt, however you pronounce that. Alexander Downer, Stephen Halper, and Joseph Misfit are all connected with the same company. Alexander Downer was even on the board of directors of that company from 2008 to 2014. That's 10, 11. And who else is connected with this company? And he puts up the picture. Yes, that's him. All roads lead to John Brennan. As QAnon has said, these effing people are freaking stupid. Only Joe Biden, only a dumbass, would come out and say, I forced the president of Ukraine to fire a prosecutor who was looking into criminal allegations against any company, whether someone was on the board or not. And I told him we'd hold that back this $1 billion loan guarantee if they didn't do it. I'll be damned. 6 hours later, and he did, Guy was fired. You're out there bragging. Why? Because they never thought Hillary would lose. They had it in the bag. It was a done deal. And I want to remind you of something to show you how sure they were. And I haven't heard from Lindsey Williams in quite a long time. But Lindsey Williams, remember what he said? This would have been 2 or 3 DVDs ago easily that he did. So I'm talking after 2012. I'm not sure the year actually. For sure after that. And he said, look, the way they're looking at it, they've got this in the bag. It's a done deal. They control it all. They're going to get their person in the office. The presidents are not elected. They're selected. They've got this in the bag. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you a few things that I've been allowed to tell you. They don't care that I'm telling you because they know they've got this. It means nothing. Like, we can't stop them. I'd be willing to bet. Now, remember, because Lindsey has come out since Trump has been elected and said the elite are on pause mode. Okay, we got this guy there we can't really deal with. We'll wait for him to get out of office. We'll wait for him to get out of office, and then we'll continue. So as Lindsay said, you just bought yourself 4 more years, maybe 8 more years with Trump. Get out of debt, pay your bills off, get ready, because when they're done with, when he's out of the way and they put their person back in place, it's going to be bad. Crashes, stock market crashes, you name it, it's going to happen. They're going to turn this country upside down. But since Trump got in there, and they weren't expecting that, and they're supposed to know everything, right? We picked all the presidents, we've got this, and they didn't get that. Oh, well, we'll just pause mode. We'll just wait, We'll wait for Trump to get out. Okay. And Trump, QAnon, is telling us this is not just another 4-year election cycle. It's not another 8-year. This is going to ensure that our country and the world, because the world's included, are freed of this criminal behavior. This is not just an election cycle. It's way bigger than that. So, since he said that, well, I'm telling you that Q said that. Even though Lindsey Williams, probably today, even if I called him, hey, Lindsey, he would probably say the same thing he was told the last thing he was told, which was, we're waiting for Trump to get out of the way, and then we'll pick up where we left off. They still believe this. I'm here to tell you I don't think that's going to happen. The good guys got this finally. We haven't had any good guys at the top, like ever. And we finally got one. And that's why I had to hold my breath for a while at first. Trump, why are you hiring that guy? Oh, no, not him. Ugh. Fired. Oh, you fired him already. Okay. You're hiring that person? Jesus Christ, look at their history. Why are you hiring them? Oh, months later, fired. Again, is there a strategy? Did he know this already? Let's keep my enemies, right? Keep my friends close, keep my enemies closer, so he can have them right next to him, so he can figure out who's spying on who. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Or did he just make a mistake, realize, okay, that guy's no good, get rid of him? Could be. In either case, he did the right decision. So, anyways, these people are stupid. They got pictures of themselves all over the place, incriminating themselves, showing that there's connections to these companies and all this stuff. Q and them, again, the government, the current government that is draining the swamp, is going to have an absolute field day. I'm telling you, we're going to hear news and see things that are mind-boggling. I mean, look, we all should see some arrests. But when you have someone like John McStain, oh, he was put to death, Whoa, did you just say put to death? I thought he died of a cancer or something. No, they said put to death. Okay. His own daughters the other day talked about, they killed my father. Oh, who killed your father? I thought he died from natural causes. Right? And now we have Elijah Cummings, Democrat, leading one of the many different probes in the impeachment and all this crap, who's been allegedly tied to, I'm just hearing recently, also child trafficking and things in Baltimore. So there's more to that story. Oh, he's no longer with us. But he just signed one of these things for the investigation, the impeachment stuff. And it doesn't look like his signature, by the way. Who signed this signature? Who signed that? The question I have is, was he put to death? And are we going to find all these stories like we hear of people related to the Clintons? Oh, they've car accident, dead. Oh, they jumped out of a building, dead. Shot in the back of the head 17 times, killed themselves. I'm sorry. Nail gun, how many times back of it? And they kept going until they finally killed themselves. Yeah. Oh, they were all tied to Clinton. Gotcha. Are we going to find one mysterious death after another, almost like a payback to the elite? Oh yeah, you guys weren't using the justice system. You guys didn't care about the Constitution. You were just murdering people. An eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Oh, that one got sick and died. That one over there is put to death. Cancer. Wink, cancer got him. I don't care one way or the other, because look what happens with Epstein. He gets put in prison. All of a sudden, both cameras quit working. He was taken off of watch duty because of his potential suicide watch. Do you really want these people going there where that's going to happen? They might get escaped and fake death. You know what? An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. That's how I feel about everything. So, anyways, like I said, I'll go ahead and put this link up. Okay, I mean, not really much more. I read you pretty much word for word everything on there. but it's very, very interesting. Times are a changing, my friends. These people are being exposed.